Thank you so much for coming, Michael Garvey. So
Pleasure.
how did you become an elder at SD10?
2 years ago, it was what they called an equity scan. And out of the equity scan, they wanted to be able to, the youth wanted something different in terms of services that were provided in the school, particularly the helping services. So what they did was they brought me in as the elder in residence, and so that it allowed me to come in and be able to take kids off of the school property, take them out for walks or various places, and that was part-time last year. This year they brought me in full-time, and to not only be the elder in residence of the schools here, but to also be the district elder for the entire district of SD10.
Wow, that sounds like a lot of work to go from part-time to full-time.
It is.
So, do you enjoy being an elder at SD10?
I love being an elder. Being an elder is a lot of fun, slightly different from what I'm used to as a mental health and addictions counselor, although I do get to be sort of somewhat of a counselor, but also an advisor, and very much like a grandpa type of person in the school. So that's what I really love about it. It's nice and relaxed, and I get to chat with cool people like you.
So how did you go from a counselor to elder?
30 years ago, I started as a counselor here, doing a different type of counseling, and then eventually got hired by the Circle of Indigenous Nations Society to do counseling for them. And when I started as the district elder here between the two schools part-time, it went well enough that they wanted to offer a full-time position. So I left the Circle of Indigenous Nations Society and became an elder for the school district. And out of that also came the elder position for the Circle of Indigenous Nations Society to sit on their Elders Council.
So apart from just teaching Indigenous things to people, do you teach more than Indigenous stuff?
I'm skilled in a variety of modalities of helping people, right? Just different ways of helping people. But I do try to use my background and go a little deeper with the people that I work with and get them to understand and work with the medicine wheels and the grandfather teachings and how to apply them in their life.
So you think that you teach in depth enough Indigenous knowledge in the schools and communities?
At the current time, yes. I mean, it could go more.
So you want to keep on going forward and teaching more in-depth things?
Yes. Currently, what I do is I just start introducing ideas and concepts without sort of worrying about proper protocol, just to sort of try to blend the school district with Indigenous knowledge and information. And then as time goes by, then I start to expand on that a bit more and do the proper protocol types of teachings along with it. So the idea is being able to get them to practice, and then we start diving in a little bit deeper and doing good protocol.
So you pretty much answered the last question I had for you in that question. So if there's anything else you want to share about yourself or something you teach or anything, you're welcome to do that.
Well, besides parkour, I also have taught fitness, but doing this role has been really a true love of my heart, being able to understand and how to work with the 4 aspects of the medicine wheel. In terms of being able to open my heart and allow the words to flow straight from my heart rather than let me think it through first, feel it through, then think it through, and then speak.
So I think that's all we have for today. Thank you so much for coming, Michael Garvey. It has been a pleasure having you.
Thank you. It was a pleasure, Athena.